This is taken from around 2 months ago when I was experimenting with ways to keep my touch. This is actually the first day that I ever experimented with using the finger, and it went pretty well. Prior to shooting these 5 free throws, I just wanted to make 5 makes. I had shot 10 out of 12, and I am going off of 1 foot because at that time my foot was in a lot of pain, so I was trying not to push off of it. So the 2 misses that I have, I missed short, and I pretty much shortchanged my release. I didn't come through strong with my wrist. And what I was finding was all my shots were straight, just as you would expect with the pointer finger release. I was just getting used to the wrist action because, as you can see, I'm not using any of my other fingers to release a shot. It's only coming off of that pointer finger. So I was just getting used to getting my wrist strong all the way through the motion. This shot was recorded just a few days ago, and this was the first day my doctor gave me the okay to take off my boot. So I went outside to my hoop and decided to feel out what I was capable of. What I found was that even jumping the slightest bit put me in quite a bit of pain, so I decided to take these stationary shots. These shots are just short of being a free throw, and I end up making 8 out of 9 of them. There's some things that I did in this clip with my form that I'm really happy about, and some things that I'm very disappointed about, and I'll go on and explain those. When you're shooting, your body's giving you a lot of real-time feedback, and if you're paying close attention, you can adjust those in the moment as you're shooting. And even if you're not able to make the proper adjustment to make the shot, you're much more likely to make the next shot and then the shot after that and build up a lot of consistency when you really feel your body and feel your form, and you know exactly what you're doing right and you know exactly what you're doing wrong. Furthermore, by recording yourself when you shoot, you have visual evidence of exactly what you're doing so that there's never even a question. It just reaffirms what you're already feeling. This is the second shot that I took, and this is the only shot I missed. This is exactly what I mean when I say the flailing release. My follow-through initially follows its normal path, but then I loosen up and my wrist and my arm flail all over the place. This shot, I should add, I missed clear to the side. It was a bad miss. All the rest of them were right down the middle, and most of them were swishes. So what I think you gain by holding that release really steady and really rigid after following through is building muscle memory so you always shoot straight. I've been a 4 fingers down shooter for the last couple years, and this is what I would call the perfect 4 fingers down release. The ball still releases off the index finger and middle finger. The release is locked in place, and the result is a swoosh. This is the index finger release, which I've been working on for a few months now. And this shot clearly shows that that ball is releasing off my index finger. None of the other fingers are getting involved. And what I'm happy about is that that elbow is where I want it, and my release is locked in place, and the result is a splash.